Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about the power in being who you are. One of the most difficult things for people to be is who they are. It's because they have so many things tied to them that has influence or some type of leverage on them. It could be a relationship, a friendship, or a job that makes them change from who they really are. There is a big difference in being who you are versus being what somebody else wants you to be. When you be who you truly are, you gain total control over your life. When you be what other people want you to be, that's when you lose control over your life. You have two things in life. You have a responsibility and you have an assignment. There's a difference. You have a responsibility to be a husband. You have a responsibility to be a wife. You have a responsibility to be a mother or father. But you have an assignment to be who you are in life. That's what's going to make you authentic and great. There is no other you. So be you. Give the world the gift of you. See, you walk around being something that you're not because you're afraid of what people are going to say about you, all because you fear being yourself. There is no reason for you to be afraid of you. There is so much greatness inside of you and power. The only people that should fear you is the people who said you can't get it done. You are less than, and you will never amount to anything. They will fear you when you operate in the real you and be who you are and allow them to see the power and greatness that's inside of you. You have to understand that being you and who you are brings value to you and your life. An original is worth more than an imitation. Your life will begin when you decide to be yourself. The most misunderstood people are misunderstood because they walk in who they are and confident in themselves. I hear people say that they can get along with anybody, or they say that they can get along with everybody. If you can get along with any and everybody, it's because you're doing what anybody and everybody wants you to do, and you're being what anybody and everybody wants you to be. You have to understand that there are so many gifts and talents that is hidden inside of you that will change your life if you tap into them. The only way you're going to be able to display and take your gifts and talents to the next level, you have to know who you are while you're doing it and be unapologetic about it. Because at the end of the day, God created this special person called you. Never apologize for choosing yourself. If you think you're good enough, then you will have enough. Don't settle for less. You've been doing this too long. Go get your worth, man. Let me ask you a question. What's the plan for your life? Now, I'm not talking about you sitting around thinking about what you want to do or what you want to become. That's not a plan. That's a thought. What plan have you put in place to achieve your goals? Once you figure out your plan, then you got to execute. Your plan is nothing without you executing. The reason people don't execute their plan is because of fear. You got to understand that dreams are made of tears, dreams are made of fears, dreams are made of endurance, and dreams are also made of winners. It's time to be who you really are, and it's time to show what you are made of. You don't have to prove anything to nobody but you. Once you walk in who you are and be who you really are and do the things that make your life flourish, then you will build confidence in yourself and finally realize that being who you are is who you were meant to be. This is critical. You have to set standards for your life. Most people give up simply because they haven't worked hard enough towards their goals and desires. You got to understand that the harder you work, the more you're going to appreciate what you are working towards. The more you do, the more valuable you become. That's it, man. It doesn't matter if you were raised without a mother, a father, or whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you understand you are the change that your life needs. You are the one that can take your life to the next level. You just got to be who you are. Just be you. Everything else will adjust in your life. You can either get lost in yourself or lose yourself. Focus on you. The more you do it, the better you will become. Let me ask you a question. Why are you still fighting with yourself? Why are you still battling you? Stop being at war with yourself. Your life is too short and too valuable for that. Set yourself free and go after your dreams and your ambitions, man. Be your own inspiration. When you walk in who you are, things will become funny to you. Like for me, what's funny is that people would tell me to be myself. And then when I do it, they turn around and judge me for it. It blows my mind. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be me because me got me where I am today, not them. You got to believe in yourself and know that you are enough. Once you realize it, then sit back and watch how your life unfolds. Watch what happens. You can't water yourself down to please other people. You will end up losing your power and your freedom. It's much easier to love yourself when you are being yourself. Trust me. Sometimes in being yourself and who you are will seem like you are by yourself and in the middle of nowhere. But keep going and don't turn around, because in your journey, you will eventually meet yourself and find yourself. I need you to understand that you have to be grateful for who you are. If you need a reason to be grateful, then check your pulse. God gave you another chance at this thing called life. You have to understand that you are special no matter what you've been through. Don't let what people say about you bring you down. Don't let them take your self-esteem. Let them say or think whatever about you. You just keep getting better, because people didn't make you, so you shouldn't let them break you. Just keep improving yourself daily. Being unstoppable is first believing in yourself. Your dreams is not everybody else's dreams. Your desires are not everybody else's desires. You have to do what works for you. That's why it doesn't matter what anybody else says. Don't let people kill your dreams. Don't allow those kind of people in your life. I'm going to be straight up with you. When you're going for the things that you desire for your life, some people will try to make you fail. It's crazy. People will literally pray that you fail. They will pray to God in an effort to make you fail at the things you want for your life. I need you to know that jealousy is an awful spirit. When you are in pursuit for what you desire for your life, stay away from it. I don't care what form it comes in. It could be a family member or a close friend. Stay away from it, because jealousy is dangerous, especially when you're in pursuit of greatness. That's why you don't waste time with things that's not a part of your destiny. You got to understand the way you protect yourself, you have to make wise decisions. You need to question what other people tell you. Don't believe everything you hear. Believe in you. In being who you really are, people will gravitate to you because you stand out. You're not doing what everybody else is doing. You're not in the crowd. So you have to be careful who you surround yourself with, because some people just want what you got. Some people just want to be part of something because they don't have anything else going on in their life. I remember when I started doing things and going after my purpose, people started tripping and acting crazy. And I was talking to somebody about it one day, and they told me that when people around you start acting crazy and different, that means you are walking in your purpose. Put yourself at the top of your to-do list every day, and the rest will fall into place. I need you to understand that in life, you have to push yourself. No one is going to do it for you, especially if they are against you. You are responsible for you and your success. I need you to understand that your decision making will give you a total different life, good or bad. It all depends on the decisions you make. Don't do anything to jeopardize where you're trying to go. You are capable of doing amazing things. You just can't let bad decision making ruin your purpose. Your life is your masterpiece. All the greatness that you seek are within you. Be consistent in being yourself. Don't compare or compete with anybody else, because after all, they are not you. You will be lowering your standards if you try to compete or compare yourself to somebody else. Be proud of every step you made to get closer to your goals. Don't wait until you reach your goals to celebrate yourself. Celebrate each moment. That's what's going to keep you going. You don't need to be accepted by others. You just need to accept yourself. Allow yourself to shine bright and be humble with it. Being humble is something that people can feel. It's not something that you show off. You don't need to be perfect to know that you are worthy. You are worthy because God created you, and He knows that you are enough. You can just have a life, or you can live. When you start being who you are, you go from having a life to living a life. I'm going to leave you with this. Show up for yourself in an authentic way. Be honest with yourself. And if you don't see results in your life right now, keep going and don't quit. Keep showing up until you see the results that you have been looking for. Just continue to believe in yourself and be yourself. Keep showing up for the challenges every day, and don't settle for something that won't let you be yourself. I need you to remember that you may not be the best yet, but you are definitely not like the rest. Thanks for tuning in to Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed the show, please share with anyone you feel that needs to take this journey with us on being a better you. See you next time.